Hello, my ladies. I have not seen you guys in a while, but here is a video for you guys. I am making bisteces en salsa verde. So this is just a quick recipe. Everybody does it differently. I'm only doing it with what I really have on hand right now. So let me show you what the ingredients you're gonna need, and just the ingredients and everything you're gonna add. All right, so we're gonna start off with the bisteces. These are like the really thin sliced ones. I don't know what they're called, but it's the chuck. So I just cut them up in like pieces, not that small, but also not that big. Depending how big and how thick they are, you're gonna cut them. So that's about the pieces of how big I cut them. Okay, to that, the way I seasoned it is I put adobo. You can use whatever color top you want. There's like the yellow, the red. This is what I have in hand, so I'm using this one. You're going to use black pepper. You're going to add a little bit of comino and some oregano leaves, dry leaves. And then I cut up and diced up a few potatoes. That's optional. You can add, like I was saying, optional. You can add potatoes if you want to. And then here I'm boiling, that is like, 5 green tomatoes and 2 jalapenos. So I'm just letting that boil until they're soft, and then I'll blend them in with a garlic and a piece of onion. Okay. And then I'll show you once I blend that. So by now I'm going to start cooking the meat. So I'm just going to put it to about a medium to high heat. So I can start here with a little bit of oil. Se me pasó la mano con el oil, so sorry guys. Just, you can use less oil if you want to. I usually don't use that much, but se me pasó, so I'm just like, whatever, I'm leaving it. Again, I used this grapeseed oil blend of a lot of things. I got that at Aldi's over there in Chicago. So yeah, I'm just gonna mix this with my hands and then put it into the pan once the oil is heated, and put in the potatoes, because the potatoes take a little bit longer to cook. So that's what we're going to put in. Okay, so about this much onion. Okay, and then I'll just grab the tomatoes. These were all washed before putting them in there, so that's why I'm just putting them in there. I'll just put them all like that. Now, I put 1 chile first to see how spicy that is. If it's too spicy, then I'll just leave it with 1. If not, then I'll do the 2. So, like I said, if you have a garlic, you can put 1 garlic clove, okay, in there. But I have this one, so I'm just going to grab with the end of the spoon, about that much, put it in there. And I'm going to add a little bit of the hot water that's here into there, just so it could blend together. And we'll blend that together, and then I'll show you how it should look. So this should be about the consistency. You can make it a little bit thicker if you like. That's fine, but it will get a little bit soaked up into this. So just make sure that is a little bit more liquidy. So here it is. I put the meat in to cook. Like I said, I put a little bit too much oil, but okay. So you see how some of the meat does not have some of the seasoning. I don't like it to be very salty, so I don't put too much seasoning in it. But you're more than welcome to add more if you want a little bit more flavor to it. It's really up to you. So add little by little until you get to the kind of flavor that you're looking for. So I did add just like 4 little pieces of like slices of onion, sort of just for decoration. But you see how this is browning now? So at this point, I'm just going to cover it for a little bit, like I want to say maybe like 5 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes, just so the rest of it can brown a little bit, and then the potato can start cooking down a little bit. Once that is cooked down, I'm going to add the chile sauce in it, and then I'll show you the rest. All right, guys, so this is how they should look by now, a little brown. You definitely want all those juices because that's what's going to give it flavor too. You're going to add the chile in it, just like that. Okay, make sure you get most of it in there, or all of it, as much as you can. And then you're going to let this cook down a little bit, okay, until that potato is nice and cooked. So I'm going to cook it about like 10 minutes maybe without a lid, and then cook it with the lid for like 5 minutes after that, when this is almost done. At this point, you do add a little bit of more seasoning, and I'll show you what it is. So what you're gonna add is a little bit more comino to your taste, a little bit of thyme, un poquito de caldo de res, because that is beef, and then a little bit of consome de pollo, just a little bit for some flavor, okay? And then for the final touch, bay leaves. I put 3 bay leaves. You can put a little bit more if you want more of that flavor. But this is almost done. So I'm letting it simmer now, covered, and letting it cooked. And this, I made already some rice, the other day. So this is gonna be my side, just white rice with corn. That's the side dish with that. And then if you have beans, you can put some beans, which I do have, like refried black beans, and that's gonna be the other side. So I hope you guys try it. If you have any questions of any other steps or any other seasoning, just send me a message, and hopefully these videos go up soon.